Hi, my name is Glenn Schofield. I'm a co-founder of Sledgehammer Games and the game director for Call of Duty World War II. Sledgehammer Games decided to go back into World War II was sort of based on this group feeling. I don't know, when we finished Advanced Warfare, we really wanted to make something a little different. And for us, going back into the past was definitely a different creative challenge than our last game. And 3100, which is headquarters to us, they came up and we started talking about it, and they were all for it, and so we just went forward with it. One of the biggest challenges for us going to boots on the ground was probably eliminating some of the things that we had in the last game, of course, which was the boost jump and some of the advanced weaponry. And at first that was probably the biggest challenge, because now you're working with maybe a smaller set of mechanics. But when we started getting into it and realizing how many different weapons and how many countries and how much, they're flying in planes, you're in tanks and things like that, we kind of got over that. As a game developer, working on World War II was a research project. And it's digging up details that actually happened. In Advanced Warfare, our last game, you're thinking of things that could happen. And this is stuff that did happen. And the more you research, the bigger you get into it, you realize what a creative challenge this is. And it was actually 3 years, like going to high school, of just learning about World War II and all the details. The campaign in Call of Duty World War II is extremely important. Call of Duty has traditionally been, single player, multiplayer, and then some sort of co-op. And over the last few years, zombies has become so big. But single player is, we have millions of people who play it, and they talk to us, they write to us, they give us advice, and so we know it's a gigantic part of the game. It's one that, I don't know how many people play it, but it's millions of people. So it's very important that we get the campaign right, a good story, and something that's really engaging and entertaining. When we were working on Call of Duty World War II, after a while, after we started realizing what we were making, we also realized that this was an opportunity for us to tell not only what happened again to a generation or two that really don't know as much about World War II, but it was also a way for us to pay respects to the people that fought in the war or were challenged by the war. And in this way, we tried to get all the details correct. And I think just along the way, just by playing the game, you'll learn something about that era, World War II, the way people spoke, some of the social things that were going on with, racism and different things like that comes up in this game.